Miss Hiba?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. Okay, this is cool. All right. Uh,
Yes.
excuse my formality, but I'd like to start it out with a formal introduction. So, this is a part of a series called Libyan Quest, which is a podcast
Yes, okay.
that, it started with education, learning, and things like that, but I'm planning on making it about learning something. So I want to create something where anyone that would watch would learn something. So today I have Miss Hibatullah. She's an English teacher and a content creator. I've seen her videos and they're wonderful. And your students are wonderful as well. So welcome, Miss Hiba.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Would you like to introduce yourself? I gave you a brief introduction, but maybe you can introduce yourself a bit better.
Okay, thank you. Although I think your introduction is so perfect, but just let me tell them my name and where I work and such stuff. My name is Hibatullah. I'm a nearly English teacher. I teach students in first grades 1 and 2. I really enjoy teaching kids. It is like my hobby. It is not just my job. No, it is my hobby to teach or to learn children a new language.
Awesome. Sounds lovely. Cool. All right. So we actually have a few questions. I sent you the questions, so you ready? Not cheating. Working with kids is so sweet. Yeah. I'll look at the comments. Done. We'll have.
It is a secret.
Huh?
Don't tell anybody else.
Yes. She does not know the questions. She's prepared. She's studied
It's that
hard.
secret between us. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah. Well, the interview is going to be divided into 4 parts. So I guess we can have some questions in between, between each part and the other. But the first part, we'll talk about journey and teaching style. But the first question I'd like to ask you is, what inspired you to start sharing your teaching videos on TikTok?
To be honest, at first, I used to record short videos of my lesson and share them in a private WhatsApp groups. This for my students and their families only. This was at the beginning. Okay. Why?
I can't hear you. Maybe it's disconnected or something.
But I could review the materials at home. Then, when I saw how much it helped the children and how happy the parents were, I thought, why not let more students and parents benefit from it? That's why I decided to share my videos on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, to reach large audience and spread the joy of learning around the world.
I'm teaching. So
Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. Awesome. That's wonderful. And it must have taught you a lot about creating videos, shooting videos, the sound, and you must prepare the students as well. You include a lot of your videos include students. So does that motivate them to learn more to learn things properly, or it doesn't make a difference, or does it not make a difference? Yeah.
Mr. Anas?
Yes, I can hear you. Can
No,
you hear me?
Mr. Anas, I can't hear you.
Hello.
No, can you repeat?
I said, creating these videos and posting them must have taught you a lot about how you can shoot better videos, what you can do to get more views and things like that. But my main question is, does it motivate students that you're going to do they feel motivated to learn and answer properly because they're shooting a video, or like it doesn't make a difference? They're indifferent about it.
No. Look, the thing that motivate them that their parents will see them in the class. That's it. So one of them said, "Mama, كان ما جاوبتش تقتلني." And so this one don't want me to share his video while he is not answering a question. Others says, بالله عليك مس بالله عليك صوريني خلي نوري لي ماما بتشتري لي كذا بابا just like that. Okay.
Yeah.
But motivating them to they even don't know that I share the videos on WhatsApp and TikTok. They thought just I share them on our WhatsApp group.
Okay.
So I think it doesn't make difference. Look, all my videos are spontaneous. Okay, I don't do any fancy editing or planning because I simply don't have the time or mood for that. Really, I don't have a time. I just share them to get benefits, to share strategies, new gains to help students and teachers who are still struggling with teach an English for kids. Okay, I just record myself explaining the lesson and sometimes capture my students doing their activities. Then when I share these videos, I just want or I wish or I hope to inspire others to try similar ideas with their students. I just want to spread the joyful in teaching English.
Awesome. I'll just say hi, Rania, and hi, 777. We're doing a podcast interview with Miss Hibatullah, and I'm asking her a few things about her teaching style and things like that. I should pin that as a comment so people know when they come in. But yeah, I'll just tell you, just ask you the next question. Now, you said most of your students don't know that you share your videos, but
yes,
did any of them see themselves in a video on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook?
Sometimes their families, their mothers or their siblings told them, "I saw you. You were awesome," or "You were so bad," or such as that. Not all of them. This happens sometimes.
What was their reaction? What did they tell you? Well, to you personally, not to their not with
They just asked me to repeat. Yes, they just asked me if they were good. It's okay. If they were bad in the video, they just asked me to repeat, capture them in a good way, or when they did good, and reshare the video again. And really, I did for them. I captured them and filmed a new video and reshare it on TikTok or Facebook, just to let her feel confidence. Look, yesterday I was bad. Today I'm good. In this way, I just think in their, in my students, in their.
This leads us to the next question.
Then.
Oh, sorry, because there are pauses. I think because of your connection, I thought you were finished. That's why I asked the next question. But keep going. Oh, the connection.
For goodness.
No, you're disconnecting, Hiba. You're disconnecting. I think something is wrong with the connection. You're disconnected, Miss Hiba. Can you repeat that, please?
Okay. I saw a question. I mean, did you ask for their family's permission? Yes, I did. All of the parents know that I share videos and I post a small comment that if there anyone don't want to show his kids, just let me know,
Hey.
and
Yeah.
I will never capture a video. Or if I capture a video for those students, I never share them on TikTok or WhatsApp. It just is still around. TikTok and Facebook, still around the WhatsApp. They want to see their children learning, but they want to know, or they don't want them to be on social media.
Okay. Yeah. 777. This is an exclusive. Like we're having a one-to-one conversation for this time, but you can participate tomorrow. So I can promise you come tomorrow, and you'll be a guest, and we can have and talk about whenever. Okay. So the third question: can you walk us through your process when creating an educational video? Thank you, 777. So you said you don't plan it, but what is the process? What do you do when you want to create a video?
As I told you,
Like,
all of my video are spontaneous. I didn't pay time or attention for making video.
yeah.
I simply don't have the time or the mood, as I told you before. I just record my lesson myself, my students, while they're making their activities, and that's it. Even I didn't edit the video, never. I just post it. I know some videos have some mistakes. For me, it's okay. I just write a comment. In this video, there is a mistake, and that's it. There is no need for me. There is no need for re-record the video or refilm a video. No, they are just spontaneous.
Okay, so when do you know? Okay, I gotta shoot this as a video. Like, what makes you feel like you need to shoot a video? Even okay, it's spontaneous. Okay, that's just fine. But when do you feel like you need to shoot one? You know, like,
No?
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I said, when do you feel like you should make a video? So they are all spontaneous. That's great. But when do you feel like, okay, you know what? This is a good thing. I should shoot it as a video. When or what makes you feel like you should make one to post? Or what's your
Okay,
procedure for doing that?
look, if I did a new strategy with my kids, I feel like I want to share it to get benefit for the other teachers, also for the other parents. As you know, students still struggling learning English. They feel like it's a very hard subject. They didn't like English at all. So I choose specific videos that have a beautiful strategy, that have students playing or maybe doing challenges. And I say myself, this video will be good for both students and teachers to get benefit from it. That's it.
Yeah. All right. That seems like a very good system to look at it. It's good. All right. So we'll take questions before we move on to the next segment. Hi, Harith. Muhammad Ramadan said, Miss Hibba, why don't you put all your videos on a YouTube channel?
I tried to do it, but it took a lot of time. I really don't have time to manage to be on TikTok, Facebook, WhatsApp. I have around 30 WhatsApp group in my phone, so I didn't have time to manage all of these stuff of social media. That's why.
Honestly,
I think it's a very good idea. I really have a channel on on YouTube, but I didn't have the time to manage this channel for sorry.
Well, honestly, it's a lot better if you have a laptop. Would make your life a lot easier. So what I do is I have now I found out that Chrome uses something called groups or tab groups. So I make a group called social media posts where I have Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and LinkedIn sometimes. So I just click it once, and it just it gives me all these four tabs, and I just upload the video right away, and that's it. Oh, okay, it's connected. Thank you, Muhammad. بس اوعى الكاريزما. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله دانية. ما تروحش الكاريزما يا صاحبي. الكاريزما مفيش حاجة زي We'll just wait for Hiba because she disconnected. But if you have any questions, now is a good opportunity for you guys to ask. I have around 9 questions.
Am I still here?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good.
Yes. Look, it's okay to post videos everywhere, but for me, I don't.
On the connection. I have connection problems. Try to use Madar if you have Madar. I'm using Madar. It's quite good. Libyan is actually quite good as well. Yeah, are you back?
I'm here. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, I can hear you now. So, what did you say? Like, it's good to post everywhere. You don't just post. What
Yes,
were you
I try to reply to all the answers. I feel it's from my responsibility. If I can't ignore people, I can't ignore their questions. I feel like it's my responsibility to reply all the questions. And if it is an important questions, where do you learn, or the costs of your course, or from where did you get some course, or like such stuff. So I can't manage. I didn't have the time to manage all of these social media.
Yeah, you just have to create some sort of what you call it. There's the word in my head is SOP, which is standard operating procedure. But you should just have like some sort of workflow where things are very smooth and easy to do. So I can definitely help you with that because I always post my videos everywhere and I never miss a comment. And I actually started posting videos on groups as well. And I actually posted. The funny thing is, if you post an educational video, you won't get that many comments. So even though there are some videos that got a lot of comments, and I never missed a comment. You have that, and there's also something called I don't know what they're called, but like it's automation bots. So as soon as someone comments, you can choose to send them a message, or you can choose to like and comment and say thank you and so on. So they don't feel left out, and you won't miss a single comment. So there's a way you can do it like that. But
Okay, maybe in the future, I think.
yeah, let me know. I can definitely help you create some sort of workflow that is easy for you to keep up with, and that will help you get more exposure. I'll
Okay.
be more than happy to do that.
I'm not good at social media at all. I just post, reply, people, send the messages. That's it. I don't know, or I don't want to know anything else about social media.
That's the key word. I don't want to know. I don't.
Yes, I don't want to know. Yes, I think I don't have much time to know. I have 4 kids, aged between 8 and 12 years old. Also, I'm a wife. I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I have a lot of stuff in my family. I have a lot of things to do, not just to stay all the time in front of social media. I just try to to create something new and help teachers, help parents, help students who are still struggling in learning English. But I don't want this to steal me from my family. I don't want the social media to steal all of my time, which I should have spent with my family. You got me?
Yeah. That's definitely understandable.
That's why I don't want to know more about social media.
I like how you just know, like, I just don't want to know more. I just don't. But I think, okay, it's totally fair. But like I said, if you ever change your mind and would like to create some sort of workflow, I'll be more than happy to do that.
Yeah, inshallah.
Wouldn't take more than, say 30 minutes a day out of your day. So it wouldn't take much. It's just about organize. It's like a lesson plan. You organize your lesson in a way that makes you, helps you give the entire topic without wasting time in between. So that's the main point.
Yeah, maybe that's the point. Yes.
Life is about
Just want to ask you, I just want to ask you a question.
yeah. Go ahead. Yes.
Are you all audience, all of them know English and can speak and can understand English?
I have no idea, to be honest. I'm not really sure, but the main point of this podcast is for people to listen to something they can get something out of. So if you notice the way I try to do that. I try to speak as slowly as possible so people can get as many words as they can. And this is exposure to the language, which is, quite good the way I see it. But let's read a few comments before we move to the next section. Zara said, Libya's life's all about balance. If you really love what you do, you'd make time. We're all busy. Yes, exactly. And that's what Hiba's saying. She's trying to give her time more to her children, her family, and to her teaching. But social media is like the odd one out. It's not her thing. So, it's not everyone's thing. Everyone vibes, I guess, with certain things.
Right.
So, جلاح نتابع فيكم فترة هبة الله كيفكم؟ أهلا بك في الله شو حالك؟ قاعدين نديروا في بودكاست أو مقابلة بسيطة مع قبل هبة الله ونحاول ناخذها بالإنجليزي باش أي حد يتعلم اللغة يقدر إنه يردد كلمات بشوية بشوية ويسمع موضوع يهمه إلى حد ما. If there are no more questions, we can move on to the next question. This is a very dense question, and I'll pitch in as well. What challenges do you think students in Libya face the most when learning English? This is actually a packed question. Should be divided into parts, man. Mrs. Hiba?
Hello?
Okay.
Yes.
I said the next question is, what challenges do you think students in Libya face the most when learning English? This is such a and I'll share my friends as well.
A major challenge is the English taught as an EFL, a foreign language, not ESL in Libya. I think this is the major challenge. So students have fewer lessons and less practice time. Many schools still use the traditional methods, focusing on memorization instead of communication. These, I think, those are the major challenges. Also, teachers often lack training on the modern curriculums, which affects the students. I was working with my students. Then I realized that, the problem is with the teachers themselves, not with the students.
No. I think it's both of them. Students don't feel like. I remember myself as a student. I didn't want to sit down and study. I wanted to play PlayStation. I wanted to play with my PC. I didn't want to study. So I think it's the same thing that's happening now, and that's especially true with many things that students can do today, like Roblox, PUBG, an endless amount of games and things that give them dopamine, give them pleasure. So why would they give that up to study? So that's the main issue I think we're facing at this day and age. And you're disappeared.
Definitely.
We're just waiting for Mrs. Hibbert to come back. But what she mentioned, or what she said, actually makes a lot of sense, because English is being taught as, basically just learning grammar, learning bits that don't really... Well, it's not that they don't matter. They do matter. But what matters more is communication. Communication is important. It's
Yes, important.
Yes.
Look,
Oh,
you say that you, as a child, you wanted to play all the time, and why wouldn't let the classrooms a place of joyful working movement? Why? You can't do it. I really did it, and it works every time I did the same thing. Every time it works, the student learn, move, sing, and learn. That's why I told you that the teacher stick into the traditional way of teaching, and they didn't have the patience to change their styles. Why? That's why I told you it's the problem is with, and I'm really sorry, with some of the teachers, not the students. I have worked with many students in different ages, including those autism, ADHD.
good.
Right? It was so great. The first days were so hard to deal with this person. Then later on, everything about this student have been changed. Everything. He's still studying until now with me in my class.
Yeah. Zara, I feel like it's more about the environment. No one speaks English outside of the lessons. You can't really get fluent. It's not fair to put it mostly on the teachers. The education system in general makes it harder for everyone. I'll comment on that once Ms. Hiba comes back, because it's quite a complex topic to dive into. But I do think that the teachers, the personality of the teacher, actually matters.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I told you. The problem is not all the time with the students. I think it's with the teachers and their traditional ways and style of learning, and their lack of patience as well. We should learn students with a huge amount of love, to let them love me first, then love the class, and finally love the school itself. I think
Yes.
it starts from the teacher.
I wouldn't put it that way. Zana made an interesting comment. It's not fair to put it mostly on the teacher. Now, here's the thing. I could blame my teachers, because I have a language center, so I could blame my teachers for not being creative. Why? Because when you look at a student at school, look at it like this way. There's a student, there's a teacher, but there are more things at play. It's like politics. Think of it like politics. There's the parent, and there's the management, and there's the society and what they expect you to do. So if the teachers are sort of forced to use traditional methods, because I have parents calling me, telling me, "Oh no, just be hard on them, be strict with them," and that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. But I can blame my teachers if they're not able to make that student enjoy their time. unfortunately, I have not had the time to, sit down, actually be with the teachers or the students like enough. But I had a student who was about 6 years old or 7 years old. This student would not stop moving. He literally just wants to do anything but sit down. Now, clearly, like easily, like everyone can clearly blame the student himself or tell, okay, he's just not well behaved. But what if that misbehavior is just some sort of extra energy, or it's a lot of energy that he is trying to release? What if we found a way to help him release that? So I have another teacher who sits with me and teaches in the office, who's teaching a very young student who's like about 5 or 6 years old. That student would not learn the alphabets. He just does not remember them. He's well behaved, he's smart, he's nice, but he just can't remember them. He's in KG2 this year. And I told him to take him outside and use some sort of I had like the letters, like the magnet letters. I told him to go outside with him, and to play around and try to make it into a game. Unfortunately, the teacher did not. I did not see what he did per se, but I can tell he did not use his full creativity, because he's very, very creative. But what I had in mind was to put different letters in different places and have him run to them, because being a child, children have a lot of energy. To use that energy, you can make them run. To make them run, you can just have them chase a goal, because we're human beings. We're goal oriented. So I think if he had done that, it would have worked a lot better than just making him sit down with, a flash game or a PC game, or just writing letters down. And it sort of did. So I think it's the teacher's fault if the other factors do not force him to use a specific method. Now, the only thing I force my teachers is just the book, and I told them you don't need to finish the book. You just need to finish the topics in the book. So if the book teaches present simple, present continuous, blah blah blah, you need to make sure that they understand these things. But you can just print worksheets. They have printers, they have time, they have me to help them, and they have very few students. So I can very well say that it's very fair to blame my teachers when they don't do it, and I blame myself too. So that's why I do my best to be with them and help them, or help guide them throughout the process. And I've seen them make games, I've seen them make videos, I've seen them do
I
good
just
things.
want
Hey,
to close by.
are you back? Are you not back?
I just want
Because it says paused, I can't hear you. I don't know why. But I can't hear you for some reason.
hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to reply Zara, maybe, oh, Zahra, XY. I just want to say that I don't put all the blame on the teacher, but after around 8 years of experience and many trials, I find that primary responsibility often lies with the teacher. If the teacher is patient, uses different teaching methods, using different strategies, turn the class into a place for joyful and learning, and makes the students feel that they are learning while having fun. You won't find a single student who doesn't want to learn. The opposite exactly will happen. You find every single student come motivated, waiting for the next activity, showing you that he kept this song, or he It can tell you a story that you told
No, we can't hear you now.
him
You
before.
broke up.
He can repeat.
Your sound breaks up.
Words. He can repeat why I blame the teacher. Years is not on the short time. That is not a short time. It's I think it's a great
Miss
time
Peppa,
to
you didn't hear a
know
single
on
thing.
the teacher. I blame the
Miss,
teacher.
we didn't hear that.
Even I blame myself sometimes. If a student failed, I blame myself. I don't blame them.
Miss Sybil, we didn't hear you because there were a lot of your sound broke up a lot. But can you repeat that, please? Because it's a connection issue, I think. At least I didn't hear it. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Hello? I said that I put all the blame on the teacher. I don't put all the blame on the teacher. As a teacher, I blame myself first. Blame the teachers. If any one of their students have failed, I put the responsibility on the teachers first. After 10 years of experience and many trials, I found that the primary responsibility lies with the teachers. If the teacher is pleased, uses different strategies and makes the students feel that they are learning while having fun, you won't find a single student who doesn't want to learn. The opposite will happen. You will find motivated students. They come every day with a big laugh around their faces. They want to learn more. They want they don't know that they are learning. They want to do a new activity. They want to play. They want to sing a song. They want to challenge each other. I really let my students feel that they are coming to school to play, not to learn. And if you ask them a question, they will immediately answer you. For example, one day, a teacher came to my class and asked my students, "What are you doing?" She uses or she used um, can you imagine what a student in a grade 2 we are playing? They used the past. They used the present continuous as well. I didn't ask them to use it. I just while we were playing or while we were doing the challenges, they got the present continuous. That's why I told you the blame should be on the teacher, and it is our responsibility to let all of the children like the school, love to learn, love coming to the school. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think so, and I agree. I sort of agree with Aya. I think it's 60% of the teachers, 40% of the students. But again, it's not just the teacher and the student. Again, you have to remember, learning at school does not only involve the teacher and the student. There's the student and their parents. There's the teacher and their management. So they share a lot of the responsibility. Now, that's why it's sort of a cycle that feeds into itself. If the teacher does not, the teacher is the guy who's in the thick of it. But if the parents don't help the teachers, and they don't help the students and the management does the same, no learning will happen because it's a cycle. Without it, it's not something that can happen. So learning is actually something that needs to people need to cooperate in order to do.
Exactly. There are other factors, but if we divided the responsibility by percentage, in my imagination, the teacher takes 65% and the child only 5%, and their family around 30%.
Yeah.
As for me, so I always put the whole responsibility on the teacher itself.
The teacher must have a strong personality to force things, but if the management doesn't stand behind the teacher, he can't do much. He or she can't do much, even if they have a strong personality. They'll just be fired, and they need to find another job. So, yeah, but it's so nice. Spoil electronics and like right.
Yeah, these.
Yeah, yeah. Kids learn easily
Yeah.
because nowadays kids.
Yes, the teacher must be firm and strict when needed.
Yes, even with the parents and the management. But
Yes, exactly. Right. Right.
need to learn. Okay, so that leads us to the next question. How do you keep your students motivated, especially those who don't like English at first? How do you keep your students motivated, especially those who don't like English at first? And Lujain and Zara, we have 9 questions, and after that we're done with the interview. We'll do something else. I don't know. I'll go into the classroom. Maybe we'll do the same game we had yesterday. So I had to shoot this podcast and this episode, and now was the best time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Do I repeat the question?
No. I heard you.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead.
Okay, I said that my first goal is always to make sure that my children like me. I want to touch their hearts first. Then they will give me their minds. Okay. I just want my children to feel comfortable in their class. I create a joyful and safe environment. I add a touch of love, not a touch, a very big touch of love to every lesson. And I fill the class with fun activities. This way, students feel relaxed and motivated. Also, flip the classroom helped me or helped my students to fall in love with English, making learners active and engaging. This was a title of my research paper in the conference, how I succeeded in flipping the classroom. Okay, I let the little child feel like he's in his home, in his safe environment. I really look. I'll tell you a secret. Always, I let the little child inside me to come out. That's really helped me to understand what my children truly need from a teacher. And I always did. And it always works. I imagine that I still a child and what I need from my teacher to love her classes, to love the school itself. And I always follow my imagination and my mind. I think this is the point, the love. You should teach with a huge amount of love. For me, this is the key. It always works with me.
Building a strong rapport and in making students enjoy, and laughter is the best proof of someone enjoying something, is the best way to learn, to teach and learn.
Let your students say, I wish if you were my mom. I listened this sentences many times.
Stop.
I wish if you were my mom. Wallahi, I swear. They repeated the sentences many times. Okay? I'm not just teach them. I let them feel that I really love them. I really want their I want there to feel like they are my own child. They are with their mom in the class, not just a teacher and bye bye. No, I feel and I want my students to feel that there is a very strong relationship between us as a child and his mom.
That's a thing, but I think it's a bit traumatic, don't you think? To have a child tell you, I wish you were my mom, that's a bit traumatic. It's just
Yes, yes. But wallahi, I listen this sentences times and times, many times.
yeah. It is
And
sad.
I feel bad. I really feel bad when I listen that often. I think that I get the point. I really touched their hearts before I touched their minds.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you should be proud in the sense that you achieved something that the parents weren't able to achieve. But I would be depressed in the sense that I was not able to give that child the full experience by them actually having them actually being my child. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's a whole different topic. But okay,
Yes.
let's move on to the next question. What are some of the most positive reactions you've received from your online audience?
Like, most parents don't speak English well. Okay.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Mrs. Hippa, are you still there?
I Hello, I can't hear me.
I can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes. Can you we ask the question?
What are some of the most positive reactions you've received from your online audience?
Mm, look, for my WhatsApp groups,
Yeah, online. WhatsApp, TikTok, Facebook.
I will talk about my parents, my children parents. One of the best things is when they tell me that their children started speaking English words at home. Maybe after watching my videos, some even send me a voice note with a song or spelling words, or sometimes send me messages in English, like Miss Hiba, I love you. A very small messages, but I feel it is a very big thing in my heart. Okay, one thing.
We can't hear you now. We can't hear you now.
That's it.
Okay, that was good. Your voice
Yes.
broke up.
Do you hear me? Oh.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you another thing. I feel very glad when I receive a message from a teachers or from teachers who say that they have tried my activities with their students and found them very effective. Some teachers also told me that after applying my ideas, my strategies that I shared on Facebook or TikTok, their inspector changed his evaluation from good or need to support to excellent. This kind of feedback truly motivates me to keep sharing my lessons and my videos on WhatsApp or on social media in general. But other comments, I don't pay any attention.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. The comments are quite nice, but I think we just want to go through the questions, and then we can go through the comments. Zara and everyone else are making some really nice comments. But honestly, I'd like to answer your question. The question I asked you, I'd like to answer it. I was live once with Rana and I think Aya, And as soon as you came in, they had really positive reviews for you. They're like, "Oh, Miss Hiba, she's the best and cutest teacher ever. She's so nice. Check her out." So I would put I don't know you much, to be honest. We just met like a few days ago. But I put that as a very positive reaction from people that, you know, attend my live sessions and my comments that put you in very high regard. So I'll put that as a very positive thing, and I'll be happy. This is something I would be proud of if I were you. It's really nice. So I think I'll put that as one of the positives. But now let's get to the bread and the butter of this entire interview. I have two very important questions. And the first one relates to parents. What can parents do at home to help their kids improve their English?
But we have parents that they know English, at least some of English, and we have parents that they don't have any single word, even they don't know the alphabet of English. Okay.
Yes, let's go.
That's why.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes. I just rely on my videos. That's why I send the videos to my kids via WhatsApp.
Okay. You sound broke up again. And you said,
What?
okay, you said your videos on WhatsApp. Okay.
Yes, I said that I rely on my videos that I send them via WhatsApp. Also, I share spelling and reading activities on this group for my children at home. This helps them stay in touch with the language regularly because their parents don't know about English. They even don't know the alphabet. Most of them, not all of them. And those who know a little bit English, they don't have time. I just asked them, just open songs in English, open short videos like Flippy. I like it so much. My kids, I think I mean my own kids know a lot of English because of Flippy. They liked so much, and they watched many times before the school. But not all of the family pay this time for their children to improve their English. They say, no, they're with you, it's okay. That's enough for them. They don't even revise with their children. I just ask my children to give them a smaller price. If you watch a video, if you keep a song, or if you spell the words correctly, I will give you a prize.
Right.
These things encourage my children to open the WhatsApp and watch the videos. It's not on the parents. I think most of them.
Okay. Yeah. So you have to make the videos, so they'd have to have someone to help them.
Yes, I rely on my videos. I don't depend on their families. I just ask them to open the videos, sing with the song. I record the song with my own voice. If there is a song, for example, an adjective song or an alphabet song or days of the week, whenever, I just ask them to open and repeat that song again and again. And I encourage them, if you say it correctly, I will give you a prize. I don't rely or I don't depend on their families to revise the song or to let them memorize the song.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds like a. But wouldn't that take a lot of your time? So.
Yes. That's why I told you on WhatsApp almost half my daytime.
That's true.
Asking and answering questions. My kids and their families, they blaming on something. They just thank me for something else. So I'm on WhatsApp all of my time. That's why I told you I don't have a time for refilming or editing videos or be on YouTube, or I don't want to be for this reason. I think I should stay with my students and their families until they graduate from me, at least.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. And I hope you're getting paid for it because it does sound like an extra job. And that's just not just
Yes,
a
yes,
lot of work. That's
yes.
just not just a job.
Sometimes this in a public school or in a private school, the same thing. By the way, I don't teach in a private schools. I just have a center for courses, and I work somehow as an inspector in some private schools. But I do these ideas with my students in public school and my students in the course.
Yes.
Then they
Actually,
say, then they say, "Oh, Miss, your course is cost high. It's just 200."
uh, my course is at 390.
Yes, it's a face-to-face course, and it is an online course, two in one, face-to-face and online.
With the videos.
Yes, every single thing we have taught in the class, I will send it in this group. Every single thing. And the activities, the worksheets, the assignments, everything will be shared in this group.
Yeah.
And each group have their own, each group of students have their own group. So I have around 35 groups on WhatsApp.
That's a lot of groups.
Yes, just imagine how can you deal with all of these people. The matter is not with the children itself and their parents, their moms. You
I
have to
think
ask and answer a lot of questions and have you, yes.
I think you're diving like you're in too deep. What I would do is I would post my videos on TikTok and I would tell them to watch them, and if they have any questions, they can send them in the group. So I wouldn't answer the questions individually. I would make more videos to answer these questions instead of just answering each question individually. Because what the student asked in this group, another student will ask in another group. So yeah.
No, look, the groups are closed. No one can share comments in the group. They send their yes, they send their questions privately.
Yeah, so I think the best way to do it is to make a group for the questions and you post the videos on TikTok. You don't have to post it in 35 groups because I would be lost if I were you. I mean, I'm tech savvy and I wouldn't do that because it's a lot of work. I would just post it on TikTok
Yes, but
and I would like two birds with one stone. So why would I do that? That's better.
look, the students, the level of the students is diverse so much. So I have a group for students aged between 5 and 7. I have another group with students aged between 10 and 13 years old. Another group for adults. So I have so many groups. I can't share the same videos to all of the groups.
Uh, Yeah, yeah, okay. But honestly, it goes back what I said earlier. You need you need a reasonable, consistent workflow because the way you're doing it is not sustainable or sustainable workflow. The way you're doing it is okay, but it's not sustainable on for long term. Like in a year or
Yes.
2 years or 5 years from now, you're going to be very tired. You're not going to be able to do that. But if you create some sort of sustainable workflow, you'll be able to do that until 60 or 70, maybe see 1,000 years.
Yes, I think I always say this. If I didn't have the patience to deal with my children and their parents in this way, I will stop teaching.
Other people.
I just will be back to my previous job as a chef. Works with a very yes. I used to be a chef, working with Eleanor.
Ah, nice. Just very
Yes, yes, with Eleanor and a lot of other places, other great places, I think.
yeah.
So it's up to it's up to my patience. If I still patient, I will work as a teacher and as a mother of my students. If I lose my patience, I just will repack from my previous job as a chef.
But no,
It's my both of my jobs are my hobbies. I really very good cook.
honestly, I
Yes,
think
and I yes I really enjoy teaching kids. So when I work with my children, I feel like I'm doing my hobby. And when I still in the kitchen or cook something or
um, your sound broke.
making pastries for
Well, your sound is breaking up. I can't hear you.
for the market field, like I
Your sound is breaking up. We can't hear you, Siba. But this, I can't hear you. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me check. Yeah, we can't hear you. You're breaking up. Yeah, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. I can't hear you. Yeah, I thought it was just me because I don't know. Sometimes it happens. It's just oh, we didn't hear a single thing.
work. Yes, I don't
Not hear a single.
like
We did not hear a single thing. But you're gonna have to repeat all that because I didn't hear it. Nobody heard it.
this one.
No, it's okay. It's just her connection. So she happened earlier. So I think just the connect. It's just a connection issue. But she'll be able to. Once the connection is better, she'll be able to repeat.
Yeah,
I did not hear you.
I feel
We did
good.
not hear a sing. Oh no! Again, pause. Please don't. But it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it.
Hello,
Okay, now it's good. Now it's good.
do you hear me, Mr. Anas?
Now I can hear you.
Do you hear me?
So we lost you. We didn't hear a single thing. You're
I just want to ask. I just want to answer a question from just so the question I want to answer. Yes, she said how you deal with the
Miss Hiba.
with students. I think by using engaging activities,
Miss
clear
Hiba.
instructions, and gentle reminders. Yes,
Let's go through the last question that we have, and then we can have people ask their own questions. And then because it's the last question, I think it's very important.
really
And
have a very
it's,
bad connection. Hello.
yeah, it's the last question. It relates back to everything you said. What
Hello?
advice would you give to new teachers who want to make their lessons more engaging?
Yes. My advice is to focus on creating a warm and fun classroom environment where students feel safe to express themselves. They feel free in their classrooms. They can move, play games, and sing the songs. Just in this way, you can make lessons interactive. I just want to say always remember that learn best when they enjoy and when they feel free. Don't be afraid to show your own personality and let your creative let your creative mind guide you exactly like I'm doing. I told you before, I just let the little child inside me to come out, and I let her to guide me for what really my children need from me and what they expect from me to do. I think in this way, we'll have a strong connection between the teacher and her students, and keeps them motivated all the time. I just want to say something. These sentences I see in my research paper, and they just want to repeat same sentences here. At the end of my time in the conference, I said, let's make the classrooms a place of life and joy where every child can move, sing, speak, and shines while learning. That's it.
Yeah. That's a wonderful note to end the conference with, because I feel like a lot of parents, managers, and teachers don't believe in fun, and don't believe in the effect that fun can bring, and
No.
even the strictest teachers would get results.
Look,
But
you have two childs. One, then, what? You?
sorry,
What?
again,
Mr.
oh, it sounds breaking up again. But as I was saying, the strict teachers may be able to get some results, but at the expense of how connected a child feels towards the subjects that they're learning, whether it's English, math, science, or whatever. Whereas a fun teacher would make them love it, and that would be better for long term. But people don't look at long term; they just look at today, tomorrow, next year, and they don't look at 5 years and 10 years from now. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah, Mariam. How are you?
Okay.
Your sound is breaking up again.
For me, I always say this. Yes. I teach my children to gain a language,
Why?
not just to pass in the exam. So I would like to let them stick in this language and love to learn more about this language, because that's why by the way, that's why I teach first and second grades. I just want to let for them beautiful memories, maybe about English, and this, I'm sure, will take them to learn more about English and to improve themselves in learning English because of this fun activities, or because of this safe and lovely environment. That's why I really believe that if you want to teach a child, let him play, really, and first of all, let him love you. I think this is the most important point. So let him love you. So when he gives you his heart, you can really affect their mind. I think so. I don't know about other teacher, but I really tried this many times. Each time it works.
Yeah, exactly. They'll let you in. If they love you, they let you in. But if they don't, whatever you do, they will not go learn it.
Yes.
They're forced to be
That's
there.
it. The opposite. That's it.
Prison. Just a glorified prison. But yeah, okay. Let's take some questions. We have Aisha's question. How do you deal with a student who's always distracted? If anyone has a question, please write it now, because it's the end of the episode, and Mrs. Hiba and I are going to take some questions now. And the first question we're going to start with is Aisha's question: is how do you deal with a student who's always distracted? Which is a very good question, by the way. Well, until she comes back, there are different types of distractions, Aisha. So there are students who are distracted because they have some sort of mental issue like ADHD, autism, dyslexia. So you have to know why they're distracted. Mrs. Hiba, Aisha's question, she said, how do you deal with a student who is always distracted?
Yes, I told her that by using engaged activities, using clear instruction games and gentle reminds, and give them simple rewards for their achievements. And I mean, promise them that you will get them a simple rewards, maybe chocolate or maybe some stationery or maybe a small toy, maybe. These things, yes, these things helps you to
Your sound is breaking up again for some reason. These two.
yes. I also vary the tasks to keep them motivated and to meet their different needs. For example, if the students if the students were faster in learning, I just give them a strong or a creative task. If a student still struggling learning something, I just give him a tracing, maybe tracing movements or a simple activity to meet their different needs. I think the differentiation in teaching English is very important, and this let the students engage with you more. If you meet their needs, they will you will let them engage more with you in your class.
Yeah. 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 I think that's a great answer. And like I said, you need to know what the issue is. And that is why having a social worker who can actually do her job is very important. A social worker is, well, I think social workers are sort of trained to be psychiatrists as well. They should be able to pick up all things like dyslexia, autism, ADHD, and all that sort of issues. And it's things like this that you can't really control as a teacher. You need to have someone back you up. So, yeah, I would really encourage teachers to learn more about these things. That help them out. And I said, I like how you call them your children. That's very cute. Oh, Zara has a good question. How do you deal with students who memorize but can't actually use English in real life? Yes, that's a solid question. It is. Well, she's paused now. I guess she'll come back. It's a connection issue. Again, it depends on what they're learning, what their level is. I taught math for grade 1, and I always found out, or I found out that students who are struggling have a problem with the basics. So if they're comfortable with the basics, they can do advanced stuff. But if they don't have the basics, they won't be able to do advanced stuff. So if a student can't count from 1 to 10, they will never be able to give you 5 plus 5. Because to be able to give you 5 plus 5, they need to be able to count. Okay, so put a number in their head and put a number in their hand. Now, the second thing after that is to know which number is bigger and which number is smaller. So again, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to break up what they're trying to do so they do have the basics. So when it comes to a language, or it comes to languages, what do you mean by actually use English in real life? They will not be able to use English until they're at a certain level and comfortable enough to use it. We have really good people who can speak really good English, but they're too shy to use it. I was too shy to use it until I was 18. That was, I don't know, how old was I? I think it was 19. I don't remember exactly. But up until my first English lesson, I was too shy to use my English, even though my English wasn't that different back then as it is now, because I was fluent back then. But I was never able to use English in real life, like you said, because I was too shy. So again, you have to look at the reason why. Is it the lack of basics? Is it being too shy? Is it being traumatized? Is it, a mental issue? There are a lot of things you have to look at. Mrs. Hiba, are you back? Mrs. Hiba, are you back? Okay.
I don't know why it. I'm. Yes, I'm here. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Or what?
Can you hear me,
Yeah. What kind of internet?
Mr. Anas?
What kind of internet are you using?
Hello.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Libyan?
Okay. What kind of internet are
Yes,
you?
I can hear. I use Libyan. It used to be very good. I don't know what happened today.
Madar. You go for Madar. That's usually better.
No, here in Khamla, it's so bad in Madar. It doesn't
okay.
work at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to add something on this questions.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, you need to design a communicative activities, for example, workplace and problem-solving tasks that require them to use English, not just memorize. The first time I will share with you a video. This one, guess who? I asked the students to write down something they did yesterday. For example, one of them said, I had a party yesterday. The other one said, I go to my grandparents' house. Each student write sentences in the past. Then I close or fold the papers and just to choose one of them and read the sentences and ask the students who had a party yesterday, and they should guess who they think that had a party yesterday. There's a communicative style or a communicative activity that enforce the students to use English, not just memorize. Another strategy that I used today, I just give a student a word. For example, 8 is about the sentences. The students should say, I usually ate an apple, but yesterday I usually eat an apple. Sorry, I usually eat an apple, but yesterday I ate an apple. Now I am eating an apple. Tomorrow I will eat an apple. This informs the students to deal with the language and the tenses in the language.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by design communicative activities.
Yeah. The next question, how do you get students to speak more if they're super shy?
Yes, look, this I think should be about the error correction for the shy students. I just let him speak without correction immediately. I just say, yes, you are good. Just a kind of encouraging this student. The first time he will feel so shy, and the next time will be more confident and will try to say another sentences. And I have a small trick I did with my students that I send a note for their parents on the WhatsApp group. For example, I'm going to ask a question, and I will say this, just the clever students will answer this question. Okay. And I give them the question with the answer. And the next class, I say, students, I have a question. No one can answer except a clever one. Okay. And just ask the question should be so hard, or I mean, the student didn't know the answer. Just this student who I sent the note for his parents will answer the question. This thing make him feel more confident and encouraging and engaged to be more active in the class. Next classes, not just in this class.
Yeah. That definitely works. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So Zara is on a roll with questions, so that's good. What's the move when parents don't back up their okay? What do you do if parents don't back up their English their child's English grind, or how the child's learning English? What do you do? So what do you do when their parents don't support them or back them up?
I can't understand the question. Can you repeat?
Well, okay. What do you do if parents don't support their child's English language learning?
I don't think that parents don't support their students in learning. I don't meet something like this before. Okay, they say we don't know English, we don't know about English, we just ask them to learn, but we don't know. But if you send them, for example, like me, videos, there will not be a reason to stand in front of their children learning. I can't imagine that somebody or some parents, don't encourage their children in learning.
Exactly. They wouldn't stop them, but they wouldn't encourage them. They're just indifferent about it. What do you do? So this was Zara's question.
I will encourage them. I think I will encourage them. I focus on creating as much encouragement and practice as possible within the classroom. I keep communication open with parents to explain simple ways they can help at home, even if it's just showing interest in what their child is learning. Because my goal is to build the students' confidence so they stay motivated even without strong support at home. I think I will rely again on myself at this point.
Okay. We have a next question: is how do you advise a beginner student? Okay, how do you advise a beginner student to build up their English skills, or should they just focus on grammar? So how should a beginner student build their language skills?
No. Look, many teachers and many maybe parents say that the grammar is not important. Look, the grammar is important, and we need to learn grammar, and then we need to practice what we have learned. It's not about just conversation or just learning grammar or just memorizing new words. I think they are in a circle. Memorize words and practice the grammar, and also try to speak and try to improve our listening skills and our reading skills. I think all of these are in a circle. We can't do just one of them and leave the other.
Yeah.
That's why all of my classes, I will share with you the videos. For example, tenses, in using tenses, or in what they called prepositions. I just want the students to practice what they have learned. For example, I just take a ball and ask the students, put the ball in the jar. Now take out the ball. Now, where is the ball? I am forcing to say the ball is on the jar or under the jar, or the ball is between the jar and the book, or maybe such sentences. I just want the students to practice what they have learned, if it's a grammar or if it's a new word or if it is a rule. It's very important to make a circle between them, not just giving them a grammar, not just memorize new words. If you have more than 1,000 words without a grammar, you can't do anything. If you have a lot of a grammar without new words, you can't do anything. If you know grammar and if you memorize new words, but you are not encouraged enough to speak, there is nothing will happen. You need to know grammar rule, you need to memorize new words, and then you need to practice what you have learned. If it's wrong, it's okay. If it's good, it's okay. But you need to practice daily. Now we have an AI like ChatGPT you can practice with. You can practice with some application like Elsa or maybe Talkative. There are a lot of a lot of application that you can practice what you have learned with.
Yeah, exactly. There are a lot of ways you can practice. There is no excuse for anyone not to practice. Like in the past, you could say, "I have nobody to talk to." That's okay, but like in today's world, there is no excuse basically. Miss Hill. Okay, good. So
Hello?
yeah, but yeah.
I just want to say something. I really feel really exhausted today. I just have been
Yes.
going home from work after 10 hours of working. It's really hard. I know that maybe I made some mistakes. Sometimes I just let the words to come out from my mouth without consideration what I'm saying. Exactly, because really I feel so tired. I feel so exhausted. But I didn't want to miss this interview with you.
Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you.
thank you so much for this lovely break. I feel like I see everything is beds and pillows. Really, I swear.
Okay.
I'm really sorry if there were some mistakes, but
Honestly, I really wanted to comment, but it's difficult for me to write while just the phone screen is too small for me. But I just want to say that we all make mistakes. That's not the issue. As long as you pay attention to what you teach children, and what you teach not just children to whatever whoever you're teaching, as long as you're teaching them the right things, that's what counts. At the end of the day, they're gonna be learning whatever you're teaching them. So if we make mistakes, everyone makes mistakes. I make mistakes. Native speakers make mistakes, and nobody's perfect. And the purpose of any language is to communicate, is to get your ideas
yes,
across.
yes,
So as
exactly.
long as you're
But
able to do that, as long
but
as
if you
you,
were so tired, it difference. I mean,
yeah,
if you were so exhausted after 10 hours of working outside, I think it would be different. It's really hard.
yeah, exactly, yeah. But yeah, thank you very much, Mrs. Hiba. This has been a pleasure, and
Thank you so much.
I will definitely download the recording for this live, and I'll send you some excerpts of if you want to post them on your TikTok, and because we discussed some really interesting topics, and
Mhm.
a lot of people would come out with something beneficial for them, I guess. So
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank you so much.
thank you very much. Thank
It's a pleasure to be with you. Thank you so much.
Like the pleasure. Thank you. Thank you very much.